I know. Well, I'm excited too because this is the first time I think we've ever had the same guest host back to back. Yes. And so welcome, Pero Primos, episode 358.
Yeah. More people this time around.
Well, we told people you were coming this time. Yeah. Before it was just like your hardcore fans.
Yeah, I see people a lot from Hialeah, Westchester,
Yeah. Some people came from Pinecrest.
Yeah, también.
Yeah. They didn't bring anything from the bakery though.
I did. I brought a little surprise.
I love it. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back, episode 358. So, yes, as you can see, Darian's not here yet again, and so I think at this point, literally, whenever he's absent, we'll just keep bringing you back.
I'm good. I'm cheap.
That's it. No, it's not even that. It's just that you're good.
Are we gonna? Thank you.
You're good.
Are we gonna say why he's not here?
I mean, he's not feeling well, so that's.
We're gonna leave it at that.
Wait, what is it? What do you know that I don't?
Don't know?
Is there some familial secret?
You really don't know?
Well, I mean, I know he's probably in a plane right now.
Oh, okay, then I can't say. He's got something.
Yeah. Don't worry, it's one of his side
but
gigs.
Nothing big.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing bad. It's like I know we're making it sound like it's like this tremendo secreto.
No,
like,
I don't think you know what it is.
Like what? Okay, now I'm because I know what it is, but now I'm wondering, do I know what it is?
Does it start with a C?
A C.
Yeah. Well, maybe we shouldn't say it.
Colitis?
No.
Oh, well, yes. No, that's fine. Yeah, that's why I'm like, what are we dancing around here? I don't know. Yeah, no, he's got COVID.
Oh, okay. I didn't
He's
know.
got COVID. Oh no, we can say it.
La pata. I'm not supposed to know. Okay.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not like our listeners can catch it by me saying it. Like,
okay, I'm sure it was like a secret.
I don't think so.
Okay, Eric's mom has COVID too, but she's 80. Yeah.
Oh,
but
shit.
she's good. She's good.
She's okay. She's okay.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah. Is COVID different in France?
No, they take it more serious.
Okay.
Like when we had lockdowns here, they would call me and they're like, is there really COVID in Miami? Because Live was open. And then they were literally stuck in their homes.
That's right. Like Italy, yeah.
For, a week or two at a time. They only would give them like 45 minutes or an hour a day to move. So it was completely
Really?
different. Oh, yeah. It was terrible.
That's like not enough time to go get a croissant.
No, not at all.
No.
No, y tenías que, te daban como era como una libretica, like to make sure that you had the permission. No, it was horrible.
So estaban como Cuba.
Parecido. Sí,
como Cuba.
Habían similaridades. Sí, señoritos. Sí.
It's like a libre.
No, I don't even want to think about that anymore. It was horrible. It was terrible.
Were you over there at any point during COVID, or because I know there was a lot of restrictions on travel?
Well, I was one of the. I was able to go because I had a civil union in Paris. So
okay.
I would be allowed to fly. And it was so sad because the planes would have maybe like 10 people inside.
Oh, wonderful.
It was terrible. No, but it was sad because you see these companies that were se iban a la,
okay, fine.
bancarrota.
From that perspective,
No,
yes.
I felt bad.
But as a passenger, I mean,
I was in business class.
That's nice to have a plane to yourself. I mean, that doesn't happen anymore.
I was in business,
yeah,
which normally it's like 10 grand and I cannot afford. But during COVID, I was
you were
class.
all the way.
I was living it up.
Hells yeah, shit.
Yeah.
You were like one of the only 3 people on the plane.
10, but
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about COVID, man. It gets me sad.
Okay, well then we won't talk about COVID.
Did I already tell you that Eric was asking me about the voice?
We started to talk
camera.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, El Francés was telling me that I really like. I told you last time I like the way you speak. That is soothing. And he's like, "Why are you speaking like that? You don't really speak like that." And I'm like, "I don't know, se me pega."
It's like when you meet a British person and somehow you start to sound British, but you don't.
I would like some water.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
start to like do that weird like Madonna accent.
Well, you know lo que me pasa a mí? I've had a lot of arguments with Eric because he's French and I'm Cuban, and there's certain pronunciations that are different.
Yeah.
Like for example, can't. Right?
Okay.
Like one day we had a huge fight because I'm like, I can't go. What do you mean you can't go? I can't go. What do you mean? I'm like, I can't go. He said, but why are you going? I'm like, I can't go. Because you and I would know that
it's the vowel, the vowel difference.
Like if you tell me I can't go, I understand. But for them, it's different.
I can't.
So now when I'm with him, I'm like, I can't. And then if I say that in front of my friends, they're like, man, you know, y de vez en cuando se me sale, I can't go. So
you have to change your vowel pronunciation
oui,
sometimes
monsieur, oui.
when you're with Eric.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I do.
Okay.
Sometimes I do.
Très bien.
So how have you been this week?
I'm good. You know, I'm here just, you know, living my best life.
Sassy.
I'm always sassy. It's how, you know, fuck it. Why not? Life's too short. Like
I still feel weird. It's like saying bad words. I can't. I'm like, I feel like, I don't know, it's going to come back and haunt me, but I'm tempted to say that.
No, you're being a human being. You're being a person.
See?
There's no FCC here.
Oh, I know.
There's no
so relaxing. I
this
don't
is
have
freer
to be
than cable.
proper. I could just that's very relaxing. I have my friend from Switzerland. She's Cubanita though, but she's been there for like 20 years. She's like,
okay.
oh my God, Roger, I saw you, but let me tell you, I was like, oh my God. So cool.
Wait, okay.
Yes,
Well, hi.
we have
What's her
fans
name?
from Switzerland, Vivi.
Hi, Vivi, in Switzerland. I
She
hope
was
you're.
at my wedding. Yeah, but a Cubanita. I mean, Cubanita born here.
Well,
raised here.
like me, Cubanito, yeah.
Oh, you were born here?
I was born here, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not. I wasn't.
Yeah, but you came when you were like, what, a year?
No, that was Darian. I came when I was 7.
You were
I
7?
was 7 years old. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I still remember un poquitico. To me, it's like es como un sueñito que me queda de Cuba.
Right.
I remember very little, and all the memories that I have are happy memories.
That's good.
Because my parents kept me away from all of that, everything that was negative. All I knew is that we were leaving the house and we were coming to America.
But you had no concept of what that meant. Yeah,
No.
So that means that Darian's brother was older. Was like 10?
No, he's a year older than me.
Okay.
So I was 7, he was 8 when he came.
Oh, wow. Yeah. In my mind, I always assumed, I know Darian came at like a year, but I thought you were like, 3 or something like that.
I was 7,
like,
I was a little older.
Oh,
yeah, I still remember. It was just good times. There was nothing negative about it. Just that I left my home.
Right.
And we moved to, como le llamamos, no way.
No way, claro.
Well, where we lived, it was so bad that when there were the riots in 1980, we had to move.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, I said to myself, where did they bring me? This didn't happen in Cuba. So what's going on here? So yeah. And it was 8 of us in a house, 2 bedrooms.
Wow. Well, okay, 8 of you, but there were children, so that doesn't count as like.
And then a year later, we moved to a house where my parents still lived in Westchester, the house, you know. And then there were 9 of us in two bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Saca la cuenta.
Well, no, that has always been my whole thing with Darian's side, where it's like all these people, and it's like un baño.
That was difficult.
1 bathroom.
So I would sleep with my mom in the bed and my dad. Diane and Darian would sleep in another bedroom with their parents. And my grandma, que en paz descanse, she would sleep in la sala en un sofá. Then they built another bedroom. Then my dad built 2 other bedrooms. Then my dad built another bathroom. Then he built another kitchen. Then he did another living room.
Your father
like
is tremendo handyman.
It's a handyman. He
Tremendo handyman.
I am the complete opposite. I don't know how to do shit. My dad always told me, ve a la escuela, estudia, Rogelito, because
No te nació.
I know how to make a table pretty. I know how to make.
And as we established last week, how to maybe potentially do a weave. Maybe you haven't been able to prove it, but potentially
I know I can.
But potentially,
All kidding aside,
I believe in your confidence.
Eric looked at me and said, "Did you really say that?" I'm like, "It's the truth. It's the truth." Last night I watched another one. Last night I was watching other things though, but yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
duermo tranquilito.
Well, there you go. Isn't that just the point of it all?
Yeah,
it really is. It's just to put you to sleep. That's it.
And he didn't agree with what I said.
He did not.
No,
he thinks it's rude.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Eric, I like you.
Je suis désolé. That means I'm sorry in French.
The only reason I know that is because of Madonna's song "Sorry" on the Confessions on a Dance Floor album.
Oh, you're
because she says sorry in like several languages at the beginning of the song. Yeah.
Mira, no sabía eso.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. You gotta get up on your Madonna. Like I'm just.
I follow Madonna. I love Madonna. I just love the Madonna from the 80s. Porque ahora se le fue la mano.
Oh, no. But Confessions is from like 15 years ago. Confessions on a Dance Floor from like 15 years ago or something like that. It was, in my opinion, her last good album. It was her disco album.
Yeah.
It was her last.
I agree.
Album.
I don't know any of her new music, but I do follow her on Instagram.
She's a hoot.
I don't like her butt, like her new butt. I don't like it.
I mean, she'll get a new one in a couple months. It'll be fine.
Probably.
Yeah.
Pero ahora le ha bajado un poquito la cara, los cachetes. Because when she first did
She's
all her
almost
surgeries.
70.
Well, so is, what's her name? Kris Jenner. She finally admitted it. I was watching today. It was Vogue from Arabia.
Okay.
Did I say that correctly? Arabia?
Yeah.
Arabia, yeah.
I think you were channeling the French pronunciation.
Yeah. Because I know so much French. But actually, it's the first time that she's admitted that she had plastic surgery. And,
sweetheart, we know.
Well, we all knew.
I mean, come on.
But I gotta say,
you're 70 and parts of your face look 22.
But I gotta say, I mean, when you see her pictures, yes, she looks completely different. Pero también, those pictures are highly photoshopped. So when you see these beautiful pictures on Vogue, she still looks lovely.
That's true, but it's all
no
filters.
Es la misma that you saw with, no es igual.
Sí. No, bueno, ella la dejaron nueva.
She said that she did it because she wants the best version of herself. And I'm like, good for her.
I have mixed feelings about statements like that.
Why?
Here's the thing. you look, especially with them, they have all the money in the world. You want to do it, you go and you do it. And if it makes you happy, have at it. But it makes me a little sad that she thinks that the best version of her should be related to her physical appearance and not who she is.
Well, what if?
I'm just saying that makes me a little sad as a statement. Again, if it makes you happy, go off and do it. But I'm like,
But you're making an assumption that she's unhappy on the inside because she could be very happy on the inside. She has every reason to be. And then quizás tenía unos pellejitos that she didn't like. And she did it. Listen, I'm all for plastic surgery. If I had the money now, I would do a little tight. Aquí.
I wouldn't.
I would do this. I would do this. I would do this a little. Just a little.
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't do it?
Nope. I am.
Well, now that you need it.
I am embracing and I am loving the daddy mode that I'm
No.
enjoying. And so I'm like, you know what? Bring it on.
I would do everything. I would start with this again. Todo es en moderation.
Okay.
Just a little bit here.
Okay.
Right? Just a little bit here. Just a tad bit here. Aquí. And it will be good.
Okay. And look, and if that makes you happy, I support, like not you, but you, like in general, I support it, right? Like,
Yeah, but my
have at
happiness
it.
is not going to come from that.
Right.
It's
But
just
also I
something
think
that
it's, maybe it's because of what you're saying. Like, I know you, so I know your happiness is not going to come from that. I know that you're just doing it because you're like,
Oh, no. I will be happier.
right. I'd like to, right? But if you don't do it, it's not going to make you sad.
Well, in 10 years, it probably will. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Hey, Roger, before.
No. I've been doing Botox since I was 30 years old.
Really?
Yes, because Botox prevents wrinkles. So I saw this study at Vogue magazine of a pair of twins, right? That one had Botox for 10 years.
Okay.
The other one didn't. And it was impressive, the difference.
See, I love my wrinkles because it makes me more expressive. It makes my face able to just do all the contortions and muecas and things that I do.
Yeah, I think whatever makes you happy.
I think it also comes down to
I've
like
done everything.
I've always said if I was going to be an actor, I would be a character actor. Like I don't think I would ever be like the leading man. So I would be like the best friend and the funny sidekick. And I think for that you need to have your face just kind of
I understand that.
aging. You know what I mean? And so maybe that's why in my mind I'm like I see myself as that role in life, and so that doesn't go with maintenance.
No, I can no, but I understand for actors, you want to have expression.
Right.
I've done, for example, I've done fillers, but you can't tell that I have anything in my face because
I
my
would
face,
never.
Well, I mean, they've gone away.
But this is not like the first time I've seen you in 10 years.
But
I
I've
mean,
never
like
looked
I've
like
seen
I've had
you.
much. But I've had Botox since I was 30 because it's preventative, and yo soy blanquito, so I wrinkle easier.
Okay.
So I've worked on TV for many years. So
That's a big.
I've always done Botox. I've done fillers. I've done the fillers underneath my eyes because I have bolsitas. And then like 2 years ago, I did it around here.
Okay.
And I've done a lot of lasers. But I think I've done everything poquito a poco.
Right.
So it's not like one day you're like, rakatang.
And that's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Is like when you show up with a completely different face from one day to the other, it's weird.
It would have been a problem if I would have married like a plastic surgeon or something, because I think I would have been, it wouldn't have been pretty. It's the truth. I don't know if I could have stopped.
Really?
Yeah.
You're that much like in your mind, you would be like, let's go.
Because remember, with my job, I've seen myself on TV since I was 23 and now I'm 52. So for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
So when you see videos of yourself, like maybe you haven't seen that. I mean, for you, because you haven't been on TV, but for me, when I would see videos in the archives, vamos a ver este reportaje que hiciste hace 20 años, like, oh Lord, shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, I was a baby.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I've always looked younger, but back then I looked even younger now, and I'm like, damn.
Oh, shut up. You look
No,
young.
I'm not saying I hate the way I look. No, but if I could afford it, I would do more little things.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, and again, I support anybody out there, if you want to sponsor,
Yes.
Roger has a nice following on the socials. He will
On the socials. That's
you can do a little Botox. I don't know how that works. I just did that because
You don't know how it works? They numb your face. Sometimes if I'm in a hurry, I'm like, I don't have time. Just
Oh my God.
and I would go to work. And then like 30 minutes later, I will make sure que no se vean los pinchazos before getting to
Okay,
work.
I would hope. Yeah.
The lasers were bad. The lasers are like, I would scream. I would go at 7 a.m. because it was that painful and I didn't want to scare anybody.
Good Lord.
I'm supernatural.
Pain is beauty, or beauty is pain, whichever one. Which I always forget how it goes.
I wanted to mention something if it's okay. Darian told me to bring a topic, right?
Okay. Well, actually, before you go to the topic,
No, I can't go to topics.
I was gonna.
You have a topic?
I was actually gonna say something because you were just talking about your career on television, and we kind of asked you to bring this,
Which I thought it could be pesado.
No. But for me, I've never held an Emmy before, and so this is and I'm trying to read it, but the lighting is not helping me here. So this is your 2013 Emmy Award for Feature News Report Light Series, Mi Primer Trabajo, Roger Borges. And I think we mentioned last week that you started off in like McDonald's was one of your first part-time jobs. Yeah. And this was that series, right?
Yeah, I went back.
Also, I'm just
I
gonna
didn't
keep
want to
doing
bring
this.
it because I thought they were talking about not pesado.
Junior, does this look natural, me holding an Emmy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's heavy, right?
It is.
It's a funny story because I was nominated like 4 times and I never won. Okay. So you would have to go get a tuxedo, blah, 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 pay I don't know how much. And then you sit there and then they make an announcement. And then if they don't mention your name, that means that's it. You're not.
Right. How long is the ceremony?
Too long. And then everybody would win except me. And the first year I didn't win. The second year I didn't win. The third year I didn't win. I'm like, shit. And then
at this point, you're Susan Lucci of Miami.
Yes, that's what I felt like. I really did. And then one day, they nominated me again one year, and I didn't go. So I remember I was at Machialina on the beach having dinner with a friend, and everyone starts, congratulations, Roger. I'm like, for what? You won. I'm like, I won what? You won. I'm like, I won what? What are you talking about? And they're like, you won the Emmy. I'm like, I won the Emmy? Oh my God. And then I was so upset because I had prepared like a speech years before what I would have said. I want to thank the Academy for blah, 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 blah.
Okay, wait a minute.
I'm not going to do it now.
Wait a minute. I'm going to give you the opportunity to do your speech now if you want.
I'm not going to do it. No, but I was going to thank the Academy for this incredible achievement and blah, 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 blah. And it didn't come. So I was so upset. But I won the Emmy because I went back with other journalists and I followed them to their first jobs. Pamela Silva, who's one of the anchors for Primer Impacto, she worked at Pollo Tropical. I worked at McDonald's. Someone else worked, I don't know where. So I went back. It was like a day in the life. And I saw some people that I used to work with.
Pamela Silva is the one that you went to Beat Culture to have Pim Pam Pollo, right?
Right.
Yeah. Girl Loves Chicken.
Pamela is a great friend of mine, and she also has a podcast named Motherish that does really well. And she was at my wedding. So I've known Pamela since she was a receptionist at Univision.
Wow. Yeah, so she's climbed the ranks.
She's done really well.
Yeah.
She's a hard worker, yeah.
But does she have an Emmy?
No, she has like 6 or 7.
All right, well, fine. You know what? But all you need is one.
All you need is one to say Emmy
award-winning
journalist.
Listen, let me be Emmy nominated. Yeah. That's going to be on my tombstone.
It's different.
I mean,
it's different.
I don't care.
You want to be Emmy-winning journalist.
Fair enough, but look, bro. I'll be Imagen nominated artist. I'll take it.
Good. It feels good.
I'll take any award.
I only have one, but.
Don't say it like that. I only have one. No, I have one.
Okay, I have one.
Yes, because you got this, and this is for your work, and you earned it. Like, be proud of it. You know, it's.
Thank you.
You know,
thank you. Gracias.
See, he's playing you on.
Son unos momentos muy profundo acá.
And the winner is Roger Borges.
Siento un profundo agradecimiento a todas las personas que hicieron posible este gran momento. Gracias. You like that?
Yes, and now we're gonna play you off because it's taken too.
Thank you.
Just move the microphone.
Thank you.
The fact that Junior even muted us was fantastic. Like, this is yet again, Junior. Why
doing this without Junior would be so different.
It would be awful.
Yeah, it really would.
Yes, it really would. And now
wait until you see the final product, because I also did a fade to black while you guys were silenced and everything. So de todo un poco.
Has Junior shown his face today?
And I'm currently showing it right now.
Good.
Currently showing.
I like that.
That was one of Roger's requirements for coming back.
Yeah,
actually.
They asked me, what does Junior look like?
That was in his rider. It was, Junior must have a camera or else I won't come back on the show.
I was CC'd on the email, the writer there.
Put it in your contract, buddy.
Aquí estamos. Thanks to you. We are now an award-winning podcast here as well. So thank you.
You're welcome.
We're Emmy adjacent.
The other Borges didn't recognize you? Didn't give you all this advice to put it in your contract?
Nope.
Después te hace popular y se olvidan de ti.
It took the most gorgeous Borges to tell me that. Y aquí estamos.
Stop. Stop.
And the irony is the other Borges is the lawyer.
I know. I actually studied to become a lawyer.
Did you really?
I took the LSAT with Darian.
Really?
Darian wanted to go to law school, not because he loved law so much. Do you know why Darian wanted to go to law school?
I don't even know if he's told the story.
I'm not going to say it.
Are you about to spill his tea?
I'll tell you. Okay. Darian, well, do you want to hear it or no?
I mean,
It's not bad.
Okay, I was going to say, how compromising is it?
No, it's not compromising
okay.
at all.
Okay.
I don't know if he says that he became an attorney to like help children or whatever. I don't know. But Darian, you know why he became an attorney? It was my birthday. No, but Darian does help a lot of kids.
Yeah.
But it was my birthday, and I had my friend Lisbeth over, who was an attorney, very successful attorney. She had the Mercedes, something 500 LS SL. The convertible.
You're looking at the wrong
person.
It
was like 150
grand.
grand. So when he saw it, he was like, "Oh wow." He's like, "I'm gonna be an attorney," and that's why he became an attorney.
You know what? People have become things for less.
But he's done a lot of stuff with like children at Litem program,
Guardian ad Litem.
Guardian ad Litem. So that's the reason why. So we both studied for the LSAT together. He did better than me. I did horrible. I did really bad. I'm not a good test taker.
Okay.
So I did really bad, and then Univision called me.
I love how you're like, so I didn't do well as a lawyer, and then I just went and I became a journalist, and I won an Emmy award, as one does.
I was already a journalist. I was at CBS, and then they didn't renew me at CBS, and then Univision called me, and I was like, I don't want to go to Spanish television. Little did I know that it was gonna change my life, and then they called me, and it was, do I pursue law or do I do that? And I did that. So it's been a fun ride.
There's no Emmy in law.
No, but there's more money sometimes. Well, depending on.
Depends. Yeah, depends. Because if you're a public defender, you're not making money.
No.
You're not making money at all.
No. So there's my little story about the Emmy.
Well, I love her, and I just feel like I'm gonna keep doing.
You can hold it throughout the show and just pretend it's yours, and take a picture at the end and just say you've been Emmy nominated.
I wonder, Junior, what would I have won an Emmy for? Like if I was an Emmy winner, what do you think it would be for? See, I'm tossing it to him because I want his improv training to like at work. Like,
no, because now I'm trying to be too heartfelt. If it's
improv,
okay. Now he's being
say what you feel.
Now he's being genuine.
If it's improv, then we're saying most skins shown on a Friday morning.
Wow. Yeah.
On a morning, because since it's released Friday mornings, afternoons, depending on what coast you are, where you're located.
It's true because I'm bi-coastal.
If you show a little skin to win in the game there, so you keep winning those Emmys like that by showing that skin. So
yeah.
Junior, to your point about skin, I gotta say, I saw your little commercial, the commercial for, I think it was the flan. And you were wearing some short shorts. Did you notice that?
Oh, all my shorts are short shorts.
No.
Because I had just come from the gym.
No. I have seen your short shorts. These are very, very short. I was like, oh my God, se le va a salir. Have you seen them?
Well, I saw and Junior filmed that commercial.
Did I see them? I filmed it.
Like, oh my God.
And I made sure the shorts were included. I know how he likes his videos.
Wow.
Only flans.
Risque.
See, so that's why this award is not just for me, but it's for Junior, who helped me realize just how little clothing I can wear and still get away with not being banned.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you, Junior. Thank you for this achievement.
Thank you, people outside, man. They've been waiting for a long time.
I'll be out soon enough to sign autographs.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Do people still sign autographs nowadays? Do they? Okay. Then that's when the voiceover comes in and is like, up next, a stirring tribute to gnomes.
Well, I wanted to say something. May I?
Well, yes.
Because Darian...
Because I completely like threw you off there, but I was like, because you were talking about your career, and I'm like, that's the perfect transition. Yeah.
No, it all worked. Because he said something about OnlyFans, right? So I was reading today because I'm like, I got to prepare.
Only flans,
right?
Only flans.
But you know that
which I said that in the video too. Yes. I was building on what we've...
It was all connected.
Yes, yeah.
But you guys know that we're the capital for... Miami's a capital for
OnlyFans. Yeah.
Not only flans, but OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And then today, I look so prepared. So today I was reading this article, right? I was asking my assistant. I have an assistant. Her name is Chad. And I was reading, And on the New Times, you know what the article is?
The Miami New Times.
Miami New Times. It says, where to meet a sugar daddy in Miami.
I saw that. I didn't read it, but I saw that headline. And I was
what do you think about that? Well, I read where you should go.
Okay, I was going to say, first of all, where's the list? And, because...
And is there something wrong with that? Made up. You should go to the level 200 level.
This is the learn part.
At Hard Rock Stadium, because there's a lot of people there with money.
But how do you get to that?
It's a sporty daddy. It's a sporty daddy, they're saying.
Yeah, but if you don't have access to that event, to that level, how do you get there?
Métete. I don't know. Busca. Métete. The other place, where
this is why I'm dying poor.
Métete.
I don't have that type of initiative.
Métete. If you want a sporty daddy,
okay,
that's where you go. And then also, I've been here, which I think is really cool. It's the Champagne Bar at the Surf Club. Have you guys been there? It's at the Four Seasons up in Surfside.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say off the bat that these all seem like very higher end places, and you and I don't tend to run in the same circles. Like unless one of them is like Dos Croquetas on La 40, it's probably not going to be a place.
I don't think it's
it's probably not going to be a place that I'm familiar with.
How about? Well, I celebrated when I got married.
Although you never know.
You never know. Mira, let's keep going down the list. The other place I've been there because when I got married civilly, we went to Faena for a couple of days, nights. I got a discount, but it was still expensive. But I got a discount. It's the Fontainebleau. No, it's the the other one is the Fontainebleau Aviation.
What is that?
Because people go there to take private jets.
At the Fontainebleau.
Hold on. I
Wait,
think
I'm very confused. I've never seen a landing strip at the Fontainebleau.
No, hold on. Sorry.
Outside of some of those women.
No. Sorry, they messed this up. One of them is at the Aviation. Sorry. Okay. One is at the Aviation in Opolaca, right?
Oh, okay.
Because you can have your private jet. The other place is at Faena in that room that they have in the bottom.
I've never been to Faena.
It's called Fuegos, I think.
The closest I've ever gotten to Faena is watching Robbie Elias's videos of him singing on the weekends. That's it.
This will be different.
Okay.
This is at the living room at Faena, Miami Beach.
Okay.
I remember years ago when I went there and the drink was like 30 freaking not euros, dollars. It's 30 euros on somewhere else on the Ritz in Paris. So that is another place you can go, which is Faena in Miami Beach.
Okay.
At the living room. Have you been there?
No.
Okay, let's keep going. Miami Design District.
Just in general?
Yeah.
Like just wandering around the design district?
Paradise Plaza. Have you been there? You've been to...
I have not been... Okay, I don't like the new Miami Design District. I liked it before when it was all run down like galleries that you would go for like the art walk the last Saturday of the month. And it was, like all these artists and you would have the free wine and the canapes. And now it's all just fucking big box high-end stores like Gucci and Dolce and shit. And I'm like, well,
I like those stores, but I can't shop.
No, but I'm
anymore.
like, but then...
Yeah,
there's nothing.
Perdido.
Yeah, the soul. Yeah.
Like Lincoln Road did. Yeah. And the last one that I came across was maybe you.
Maybe Junior. Yeah. You keep asking me. Maybe
no.
I don't.
Junior.
I don't go out on weeknights with Junior. Maybe he's out there balling.
The service center at the Collection. Think about it. Women try to go there. You combine a luxury car with a dealership with the most expensive neighborhood in the United States. Certified daddies. That's what they're calling it.
That one to me sounds like it's literally the beginning of a porn. Because I'm literally just picturing some woman sitting there and just being like...
With her high heels?
Right, like just her high heels and just being like, does this one have good brakes? Or do you need an oil change?
Oh, wow.
We're
taking it there.
Right. Well, listen, if you're going after sugar daddy, I don't think subtlety is on the table.
True.
Right?
But do you have an issue with that?
Okay, I don't have an issue with it. A little jealousy, but I don't have an issue with it insofar as, and I'm going to take it back to like Anna Nicole Smith, right? When everybody was like, and she only married him for the money, and I'm like, okay, first of all, did you see como parecía viejo ese? He looked like the crib keeper, okay?
Yeah.
She was gorgeous.
Yeah.
If she wants to put in the work to get the money, you know what, girl? Have at it, because I'm not doing it, right? So if you want to go that route and put in the work, sex work is work.
Well, I think anybody should do whatever, as long as you're an adult, you can do whatever you want.
You're an adult, you're 18.
But I mean, personally, do you have an issue with it?
I don't.
doing money. Okay, let's say you have a sister who's 22.
I do have a sister, but not in her 20s. But
okay, but let's say she's in her 22, and she's a beautiful girl.
Okay,
and then you find out that she actually has an 88-year-old boyfriend, her sugar daddy. Would you have an issue with that? The truth.
I don't know that I would.
Really?
Also, that's a huge gap too.
Well,
like 88 and 22. No, yeah,
he's
that's
88.
shit. That's a big gap too.
He's 88.
You know what? I don't know that I'd have an issue, but I would have questions.
Really, you would? I would have an issue if I had a sister who was 22 and she's dating an 80-year-old or 88-year-old.
Well, I don't. But here's the thing: I don't know that I would have an issue with it insofar as like, you know why? Because if I at 50 chose to date a 25-year-old, right? Like, no.
Ishmael, there's a difference from 22 to 88.
Okay, but let's say I'm 88 and I'm dating a 25-year-old, right? I don't want anybody questioning why I'm doing it. Like, it's none of my business. It's none of their business. So I think that's where I'm coming at it from.
So you would be okay with it?
I would.
For Thanksgiving, viene tu hermana with the 88-year-old in a Bentley or Rolls or whatever.
I mean, I would totally make fun of it.
How about you, Junior? Are you okay with that?
No.
0%.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: it's their life. Also,
yes.
If she's 22 and he's 88, let's call one thing out.
Me meto en la cosa la gente.
Right.
No, but here's the thing.
I still have an opinion.
But also, let's be realistic.
I do not like that at all.
At that point, he's probably got one foot in the grave already. So how long do we have to deal with this?
Very little. Like, there's this guy now.
Realistically speaking, it's like what, a year or two?
I'm not into sports, but you might know there's a very famous case now about
the coach.
The coach, he's like what, 70 something, 80, and she's like 25, 26. You know who I'm talking about, Junior?
I think it's Robert Kraft.
Yes.
No.
No, wrong.
No, Bill Belichick.
Belichick.
It
was a weird name. Kraft was the owner for the...
who was caught in a massage parlor.
That's Robert Kraft. Bill Belichick is the current one right now.
Yeah.
That I don't know if she worked on somewhere in the organization, and that's how they met first, or what it was.
They're like 60 years apart.
I mean, again,
the same thing just didn't it happen with Pacino?
Al Pacino?
Oh, that's true.
Having a daughter.
That's true. He just had a kid
with a baby.
He's had a baby he's like almost 80.
Yeah, but she was 30 or something like that.
Right around that.
I thought she was a little older. She was like in her 40s.
But the gap is there. It's like a 40-year gap. Even if.
So again, for the record, I think you could do whatever makes you happy when you're an adult. We're just talking about, like Junior said, having an opinion on it. Yeah, I'll have an issue. Like, yeah, absolutely. I think it would be weird as shit.
You know what? I have more of, not an issue, but I have more of a is that list existing?
What do you mean?
Because here's the thing. The fact that list exists means that at this point, it almost seems like there are people out there who are like, well, this is the goal. And it's a little bit of what you were saying last week, where it was like people have lost the need for privacy. Gold diggers have always existed. Let's not pretend that this is something new. There's nothing new under the sun. In 2025, the world has been around forever. You know that back in the Egyptian days, there was some woman who was just like, well, he owns 2 pyramids. There was always been gold diggers, right? But the existence of things like that is almost like ya el descaro está.
But I mean,
en la cara. You know what I mean?
But I mean,
and that's where I'm coming from when I say, like, I have more of an issue with lists like that existing than the people who do it.
But a lot of these women are very proud. I mean, I was watching. What was I watching the other day?
Yeah,
and basically,
los morales están por el piso.
What was I watching? I forgot what I was watching. And basically, there was this woman. She was young. And she's like, "Yeah, I have this guy deposit money in my account. Yeah, and we go out for a date. I don't have sex with him, but yeah, he deposits 500, 1,000, 5,000, and then after dinner, they'll expect something, and I'm like, no, nothing's happening. Right. Just keep deposit. So
the worst part about that is she said
when you see an 80-year-old with a 20-year-old, I mean, they both know what they're getting themselves into.
I will never forget, like, one time, I think I was like, maybe max I was 30. I don't even think I was 30. And I went out with someone who he was like maybe 25. I was at 5-year difference. It's not a big difference.
No, I know. I used to date like 12-year gaps.
And then down or up?
What do you think?
I don't know with you.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know with you. And I think it depends on the year that we're talking about.
It never changed.
Here's the thing.
I would always date younger.
But see, here's the thing. At 30, I could see you dating 42 or 22. You know what I mean? That's why I say it depends on the age.
At 39, I was dating a 23-year-old.
Why?
And then a 25.
Okay, no. Okay.
No,
thank you. So this is where I was going.
No. I mean,
there was a 5-year gap.
Live and learn. I had to
there
live
was a
and learn.
5-year gap between me and it was just this thing of like, there was nothing to talk about. I was so bored out of my goddamn mind. And that's why when you're like, I was 39 and this guy was like, 20 or whatever. That's why I had such a visceral reaction, because I'm just like, no, that's fine for one night of fun at the club, and I didn't even have to bother getting your name. But the amount of people whose names I don't even remember. But I was a hoe. But it's another thing to be like, we're gonna have a relationship, because at a certain point, like your references are not my references. We're not gonna.
But 5 years is not a lot.
No. Right, but I'm saying 5 years wasn't a lot, but yet I still felt like, ooh, this is not working. Like I've always worked better with older than younger.
I realized I was making mistakes.
But that's a huge gap.
Yeah, it's like 10, 12, 13
as I shame you here,
14-year gaps. And it was a friend of mine. I was like, what am I doing wrong? She's like, you have to figure it out. And then at the end, I figured it out.
Yeah, that's a friend of mine. He's 51 now, I think, in New York. And we always say, like, he's always like, yeah, I can't find anybody. I'm like, but that's because everyone you date is 25.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. And then I found someone who was old, not older, because I'm still, I'm 6.5 years older than Eric.
But that's different. Also, we're
in the same.
No, but also European,
we're from different generations.
But Europeans age differently.
Yeah, and he thinks we're from different generations, which we're not.
You are, but you
aren't.
No, we're
not.
No, you are, but you aren't.
No, we're not.
Let me finish.
Pero como tú me vas a decir que we're from the same, different generations.
Okay, wait. So 6 years, he's my age then.
We're from different generations.
No, right? Like, because I'm not doing math right now.
He's 46.
Okay, I just turned 46. Okay, this is perfect, because I can do. Okay, so you and I, because we were having this conversation actually at Darian's house with Tristan. Okay, on paper, numerically, you and I are both Gen X.
Yes,
we are. But what happens is that on our end of the spectrum, our being me and Eric end of the spectrum, we're also part of something that's called Zillennials, which, that face means that he's heard the term before and he's not having it. But what it means is that there are certain things that I share in common with millennials that maybe you don't necessarily, like just in terms of trends. Like it's something as simple as like a certain music artist I may have more of an affinity for, that it's skewed a little younger than you might. It's not a huge thing, but I understand where he's coming from, is what I'm saying.
I strongly disagree.
Eric, I understand where you're coming from.
6 years, really? Junior, do you think 6 years is a generation gap?
I don't think so.
No, I didn't say it was a generation gap. That's no. You're using.
I think he's saying the specific year that it lands on.
Right.
It's there's like an asterisk.
Right.
It's this hybrid
on paper.
Perhaps.
On paper. Right. I'm not saying it's a generation gap. I'm not saying that you're like sitting there listening to a Victrola and talking about, prohibition.
Well, I strongly disagree. This is not my show. I'm just a guest.
No, but listen, you've been on here now. You're
ageism.
Hey, you look younger than I do, okay? So
that's not true.
You sure do.
I think so.
You sure do. You have a more youthful air to you than I do. And it's also because you have more hair than I do. But
no, I think but remember, I did a lot of stuff. I did Botox and I did fillers and I did como te dije, lasers and
but you have a more youthful look to you than I think I do.
Maybe it's because I don't have a beard.
Oh, that'll do it too.
It's a beard. You shave off your beard and you look younger.
No, I look weird without a beard.
Really?
I probably don't, but it's been so long that like now when I shave, I'm like, I don't know. I don't like having this much face.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, you have an average size face.
No, I know, but there's so much more of it when there's not hair.
I have a bigger than average face.
I feel like you conducted a study about this.
I did.
Okay, because you said that with such authority.
Not with a lot of. I'll tell you what I did. I was at a friend's house years ago, and I've always had like a big face. Like it wasn't like an ugly big face, but a big face, and especially for my size because I'm short, right? So we were at some friend's house, and everyone was like, "Roger, you have a big face." I'm like, "I know I have a big face, but it's not an ugly face." And because I felt like I was being attacked.
Right. You got to hit back.
Right. So anyhow, then I'm like, you know what? Let's do this. I got ¿cómo se dice? Like a measuring, what's it called?
Like a measuring tape?
Measuring tape. And I started measuring everybody's faces. Their faces were 6, 6.5, 6 3/4. You know how big my face was?
Wait, okay, so what were the parameters of the face that
from here?
From your
to
chin
here.
to like to your hairline?
Wait, yes.
Okay.
Right. So my face was 8 inches. I have 8 inches. My face is 8 inches. My face is 8 inches.
Roger, thank you again for giving us the reel for this week. Because that's you are gold. I mean, honestly, like you are now the de facto guest host for every damn episode. All right, like that's it, right? We've decided.
Okay. Fíjate que estoy sudando. Because I know, for me, I know what you're gonna cut. And I know it's gonna be this. This is what you're gonna air, and it's not.
I'm gonna put it in the reverse order, where it's like it's 8 inches, and then like my face is 8 inches. Yes.
For the record, we were measuring people's faces.
He'll never come on again.
Theirs was 6, 6.5. My face from here to here was 8 inches long. Wow.
He'll never come back again.
20
this is
years
it.
of journalism. Y todo se está jodiendo.
More than 20.
Wow. Oh my God, that was bad.
No, that was Instagram gold is what it was. It was not bad.
Wow. Question, has your face grown since then? Or is your face still 8 inches?
It may be, I think it's maybe a little bit more because like maybe my hairline has receded just a tad bit because I'm in my 50s. So maybe I don't want to measure it, but I'm sure it's bigger now than 8 inches.
Junior, bring me the measuring tape. We're just going to do it now live on air.
No measuring tape for this podcast episode. I was going to say it's inches, but then I know where you're going to take it for. No, I can't. Wow. And this took a different route.
This is great. Oh, this is always the route that we always. This is why I told you, like, you were like, oh, topics should I bring? I'm like, I mean, bring topics, but
because my cousin,
but this goes off the rails.
It wasn't. No, fue un regaño. No, because it wasn't. He was very happy. He was just like, no. The only thing I would suggest is next time take a couple of topics. And I'm like, no, I'm letting Ishmael because I mean this is your guys' show. So he said, well, yeah, that's fine, but just take a couple of topics. I was like, okay, I'll take a couple of topics. So I wrote a few things down.
All right. So since you went, what are some other topics that you brought? Because last time I monopolized the topics. And
no, you don't monopolize. I thought we had a
conversation
last time. I didn't feel anything was monopolized.
No. But I want to be fair. Like you came prepared. Damn it. That should be rewarded.
I came up with 3 words that I really dislike that people say que me molestan.
Okay.
And especially when they argue with me on the pronunciation, and one of them is salmon.
Okay.
A lot of people in Miami say salmon.
Well, yeah, that's because...
But it's wrong.
Well, right, but that's
because...
lo
discuten. It's not the L... For example, se lo dejo pasar a Eric because he's French and he learned English as a third language. Third language, I think, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because he moved to Spain to learn Spanish.
Okay.
Anyhow, so when people here say salmon, I want salmon, the L is silent. There's no... L, I mean, there's an L, but it's silent.
Right. Like you don't say I canal something. You say I know something.
Right.
Right.
And then the other word that really bothers me is supposedly. It's not supposedly.
He's hitting all of Miami's greatest hits, by the way.
It's supposedly, right? It's supposedly.
I mean, supposedly.
Shout out to the shit Miami girls say video from back in the day that every word, pizza, supposedly.
Jose says pizza.
Really? Pizza?
Jose says pizza. And one day I was just like, say pizza. And he's like, pizza. And I'm like, do you not hear it? And he's like, what? Pizza. And I'm like, it's pizza. He's like, yeah, pizza. I'm like, this is adorable. And I'm not going to change it. But
he can hear it.
Because he doesn't even hear it.
Yeah, that's when I had to take voice lessons for my... I used to work for NBC. So they're like, oh, you have a cute Miami accent. I'm like, what? An accent? I don't have an accent.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, you do have an accent. I'm like, I don't have an accent. So anyhow, I had an accent. I still do.
We all do.
So I had to take lessons, and then they would go over, for example, the word, ¿Cómo tú dices juez en inglés?
Judge.
Right. So I would say judge. And she's like, there's not ch. I'm like, yeah, judge. She's like, no, judge. I'm like, judge. And I couldn't hear the ch versus the j. The judge.
Judge.
The judge. So I would say, yeah, the judge. And the other was like the word, the number 90. I would say 90, 1995. She's like, no, Roger. And you have to slow down. It's not 1990, 1990.
1995.
You soften those those letters. It's 19. So if you hear someone that hasn't been here a long time, they'll say 1990, and it's 1990. So I had to learn those things, and I had to slow.
Now I'm wondering, how do I say 90? I guess I say 90.
You say 90 because you were born here. And the other...
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything because there are people who were born here that can barely speak English or Spanish.
I agree. And then the last thing, that the last word that I have an issue with is our basil.
That is the
because
best
people
one.
say Art Basel. Y te lo discuten. I'm going to Art Basel. It's not a spice. It's like it's Art Basel. It was a city in freaking Switzerland where
I have a story about
where
that.
the art festival was born. And they're like, no, it's Art Basel. Those are my 3 words.
I have a story about Art Basel. So years ago, my sister and I still laugh about it. For Thanksgiving, we had un familiar that had taken her boyfriend. And he was a nice enough guy, but he was a little rough around the edges, right? And, our Basel is in December, so Thanksgiving is like right before it and blah, blah. And I don't even know how the topic came up. And he kept saying like, yeah, bro, because, I'm going to go to Art Basel. And every time he would say Art Basel, because I wasn't going to call him out on it. I wasn't going to be a dick, but I would always be like, oh, yeah, so you're going to go to Art Basel? I would like hoping that he would hear it and be like, at the very least, ask like, why are you saying it? Or, and he did not.
Double down.
And to this day, my sister and I still crack up because we're like, he's just like, bro, I don't know why that guy kept saying it weird.
But you knew him. It was just
it was a novio de un familiar. So, but it was just one of those things where, and again, he was a nice guy. He wasn't, but it was one of those. And I didn't want to be that guy who was just like,
right,
you were saying it wrong.
Because I hate correcting people.
It also seems a little pretentious, especially for something like Art Basel. It sounds...
The only time I correct people, because I hate when they correct me, is if, for example, I have a friend of mine who's Colombian, and she's trying to practice her English because she's been here for 20-something years. Right. And when she says something that's grammatically incorrect, I'm like, hey. But I would never do it in front of people. I'll be like, no se dice así, dilo así. And then I'll say, okay, say it now. And then I'm like, there you go. Perfect. Right. And then that always makes them feel.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
It always comes, like, I remember, I won't say the person's name, but when I was at 23 locally, there was this freaking idiot, which I will not say what he did because then people would know what it was. Every time I would go live, or every time I was just live or doing something, he would call me, oye, Roger, dijiste esta palabra mal dicha. Oye, Roger, esto no se dice así. Oye, and I felt like saying, one day, he's like, oye, te escribí y no me llamaste. I'm like, because I never asked you. I never asked you to correct me. Una cosa is one day you tell me, but I think it's the intention, the intent, Are you doing
it's
it to
how
prove
you
a
do
point?
it.
It's how you do it. Exacto.
It's how you do it. Because there's a very big difference between afterwards, like let's say you're doing a broadcast and afterwards just being like, hey, listen, you said basil on air. It's actually basil, just so you know next time, okay?
Perfect.
As opposed to like, bro, it's basil. What the fuck are you saying basil for? Right? Like, I know there's two polar extremes, but it's all about the delivery, 100%. But I also believe like there's, and I think we talked about this when we had the linguistics professor on last season. I forget his name. Now, sorry,
Mr. Professor.
But you know who you are, sir.
I can't believe you forgot his name.
I did forget his name. I've forgotten so many names.
I forget names every day. I'm getting worried for real.
At this point, we've had so many people on the show that I forget sometimes that people have been on the show.
Okay, that's bad.
Like no, because it's been 8 years now of doing this show.
I'm getting more forgetful. Like I forget names, I forget things. I'm like, is that normal? Is that
I think our brains have kind of reached maximum capacity.
I don't know, but it really does scare me because I have a horrible memory. I remember what I'm wearing.
But always, or
for the past 20 years, I've had bad memory. I can remember colors. I can remember outfits. I can remember what I was wearing when I was 24. I can stuff like that. Yeah, like in birthdays. Okay. But I can remember important things. And the older I get, like the more I'm like,
but then here's my question though: if you can't remember it, is it really that important?
Yeah, a person's name.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Like last week, I couldn't remember Brendan's name.
Okay, well, that's true.
That was so embarrassing.
That's true.
So embarrassing. Eric looked at me. He's like, how can you forget his name? Oh, my God, it's so bad.
That happens. It happens. Eric.
Philip Carter.
Thank you. Philip Carter. Yes, that was the professor of linguistics. I'm telling you, he's wonderful. Like, I don't say that. I don't say that. I say that when he's not around too. It's not just in front of his face. It's when he's not around. I say it too. But what he was saying is that there is like a distinct language here in Miami.
How did he remember that? Like
he didn't. He looked it up.
Okay. still we have to give him credit.
No, that's why I'm giving him credit for that. But it's not that because he wasn't even part of the show when we did that episode. So that's why I know he looked it up.
He's a keeper.
Nowadays, he would just pull it from the memory file in his head like Sherlock Holmes, the memory palace. But before it was just because he looks it up. But yeah, so he's basically Miami
distinct has dialect.
There we
go. What he said. Yeah.
Has a distinct dialect.
Distinct dialect.
And right, that's a great distinct dialect. That should be a speech exercise actually. So the whole salmon thing is, I think, a byproduct of that because we have so much influence of the Spanish language on the way we speak English that we're applying salmon. And that's when, I don't know what the hell the supposedly is.
No, you're right.
But there's certain instances where, and he was even saying that's why we don't even say like, oh, I got out of the car. It's I got off the car. Right? Like just those are literal translations.
But it makes sense.
But it's things like that we start to internalize and we just hear it and we're like, okay, yeah, we move on. It's not weird to us until we move away. Mm-hmm. And now all of a sudden somebody's like, you have an accent, or you say that weird,
that was news
or why
to
do you
me.
say this?
Well, what I found interesting as well was that when I was taking those classes, to your point, was that I was told that we speak English with a Spanish intonation.
Yep, our cadence.
Example, oye, ven pa acá. Hey, come here.
Yeah, we follow the same.
Hey, come here. So it's like the speed. Oye, ven pa acá, chico. Hey, come here. Hey, come here, man. It's the same thing. So it's a matter of, now it doesn't matter, but it's a matter of slowing down a little bit.
Right.
I still, to this day, I speak very fast. So I've had to coach myself to slowing down. Because my natural ability is just to speak really fast, and then la gente no me entiende.
Because you have shit to do.
Not that much.
He's a busy man. Don't listen to him.
Today I was busy.
Don't listen to him.
I didn't even have dinner because
you didn't have dinner?
No, because I had a late lunch with a friend, and which I did a reel on, which I haven't posted yet. And then it was, I'm counting not counting the calories, but it's
moderation.
It's in moderation. And I had what did I have? I had sushi.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
You know how much it was? It's a special. Se llama. You see, there we go. I forget the name. Se llama belly fish.
Oh, okay. Where's that?
It's on 37th and US 1. The place is really cute. They're known for takeout, and then they opened up this place. It's really, really cute. Yeah. So they have a lunch special that's better than Miami Spice. They also have Miami Spice. It's $22.
For how much? Like, what do you get?
I got a poke bowl.
This is not a sponsored post.
No, I got a poke bowl and I got a roll. $22.
Okay. Yeah.
That's not bad. But, I put like the eel sauce.
Sí.
Y ya estoy como inflado.
Well, you don't look it.
No. Estoy inflado. So I'm like, you know what? Para un gustazo, un
trancazo? Is that
right, but I'm not saying the word. So, because I know what's going to happen. So I'm like, I'm not having dinner. Yeah, I already know. I know how you guys.
We're not going to edit everything.
I know how you guys operate. I know what sells and what doesn't sell. And if I would have said that, it would have been. It would have been a contender.
That is true. You know what? That's true. I'm dealing with somebody who knows how this industry works.
So I already gave you a little bit of a good little soundbite that's gonna.
You did.
Jeopardize my career.
You brought it.
I own it.
You own it. Listen. You're authentic. You're authentic. Don't make a face about being authentic.
No.
I tell him he's authentic, and he's like, awful.
Well, that's me being authentic.
There you go. You know what? Fair enough. Touche, sir. Touche.
By the way, congrats on the lights. I really like them.
Yeah, are they better in your experience?
I thought the lights last time were good. I thought the quality was very good, but there's nothing wrong with having more lights. The more lights, the more it looks like you've done Botox.
The next episode is just going to be us on the sun.
Thank you. Ahora te quitan la luz, and you age like a mother.
I mean, fair enough, but I always said that my best lighting is candle. So it makes me look young and
really. Candle lighting is very good.
That's what I'm saying. Candle always makes you look better.
Yeah, no, pero una buena luz, en este caso dos luces bien puestas.
All right.
It's magic.
All right, I do love magic. Okay. Just in general, I just enjoy magic. There's no transition there. I just felt.
Thank you for sharing.
I just said that. Yeah, I enjoy magic. But no, so I wanted to bring something up.
Yes.
Because
I think I already did it. I brought up too many things, right?
No, you did not. No, like I always tell people always come on this show, like when they're guests and they're like, am I talking too much? And I always tell them, no, because if you don't speak, we've got nothing.
I get it.
You know what I mean? It's
but it could be the other way around.
But I can always,
it could be like pop, 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 pop,
but that's
pop,
fine.
And then,
but that's fine. I can edit down. I can't edit up.
Oh, so you edit the P?
No, I don't. But I'm just saying, if you're really just obnoxious, I can edit down.
Right, claro.
I can't edit up. I can't.
Right, get it.
I can't pull what doesn't exist.
Can't stretch what's not
Yeah,
there.
exactly. But I saw something posted on social media that I found interesting on 2 levels. Number one was like, okay, this is a cool thing to kind of chat about. But also on the second level, I was like, oh, look at white people discovering things. So there was a post that said, in Spanish, there's 2 words for love, but they don't mean the same thing.
Okay.
And I have long since said this, and I'm like, I always find it fascinating when other people outside of a culture discover things. So in Spanish, decir te quiero y te amo are not the same thing.
I don't use them.
But they are. But like, I don't think of te quiero as I care for you. I do think of it as like I love you. It still has that same connotation of love, but it's very different. Like if we translate it into English, it has the same connotation, but they're very different.
I've never actually used the word te amo.
Really?
No, I've never used it. I think it's too novelesque.
Te
amo.
Like you should be on a beach somewhere with like
te amo, mi amor. No, it doesn't resonate with me.
Okay.
I say te quiero. I am comfortable saying I love you, but I've never told my mom te amo or my dad te amo. But I've seen a lot of my friends that say it very naturally. Te amo, hija, te amo.
Really?
I've never used it.
I never thought about it, but yeah,
I don't connect to it. I'll be saying something.
I've said I love you to my parents, but I don't think I've ever said te amo.
Like I don't say in French, je t'aime. I love you. I say I love you. I don't say.
Does French have another like a similar situation of like amo y querer, or is it just?
You're asking the wrong person.
Okay.
I don't. My French is horrible, but I don't. I mean, Eric's never says je t'aime.
Really?
We say I love you. We speak in English. He just wishes I spoke French. Every time we argue, he's like, I wish you would learn to speak French.
Of course, because he's at a disadvantage.
Yeah, but he speaks Spanish.
Okay, so
not Cuban, but he doesn't understand my father, but he does speak Spanish. No, he doesn't understand.
Well, but he understood. He learned Spanish in Spain, and I mean, it's not that far removed from Cuban Spanish. Insofar as like, I feel like Spanish from Spain
very different. Ishmael.
Okay, wait, but I worked with Spaniards for like 2 years, and I've also worked with people in Latin America, and I would say I feel like I felt more connected language-wise to people in Spain than I did to people from Latin America.
Okay, but Cuba's different because in here, I mean, my dad, Eric gets to my house, and my dad would be like, "¿Qué no cerveza?"
All right.
You know what I said?
Yeah, 100%.
Eric's like, "What? ¿Qué no cerveza? ¿Qué si quieres cerveza?" I have to be like, Eric, my dad is saying que si quieres una cerveza. Oh yeah. So that he doesn't. What I say playing around, but he doesn't understand Cuban. Like he understands like my mom that te habla despacio, my uncle Darian's dad que te habla más despacio.
He could have spoken in Japanese. I love that. I love that your version of Eric, who's like over it, he's just like, I'm just going to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah,
now.
That's what he does. When all of us are in the house, he just goes outside because my uncle speaks loud, and then my cousin speaks louder, and then my father speaks loud as well. So when they're all speaking, no one would think to lower their voice. A petit peu, un poquitico. No, it's like yeah. So he's just learned to. He just goes outside. He's like, me voy para afuera. He doesn't say. He just walks outside.
He's like, it is time for me to go outside and have a cigarette.
He's like, they speak really loud, and I'm like, they do.
And also,
and so do your French friends. They speak really loud too.
It's just that they're in French, and so you understand until you understand them. So he understands them.
I don't know what they're saying.
No, but because it's in French, he understands them. So no le choca el oído. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But that's how we Cubans are.
Also, in this scenario, by the way, I picture him going outside and not just smoking a cigarette, but I picture him smoking it in like one of those like long things.
No,
like he has it on the end, and he's just like
just. And he also drinks cerveza. My dad always has like una cervecita for him.
What cerveza does he drink?
I don't know because I don't know shit about beers.
You don't speak French. You don't know about beer. Like how?
I feel attacked. I'm a guest. I'm a guest.
You are, but we've known each other way too long. So
I like cocktails.
Yes, but you should.
I like Moscato.
But you should know things your husband likes.
I do.
Okay, all right. Just not the beer.
I do.
And that's the other real.
No, I no. He likes champagne, and he likes wine, and he likes cheese, and he likes a baguette.
So far, you've just described generic French person.
But it's so true.
Is he a mime?
No, but it's so true because when we're having dinner at his house at night, it's not like here where you have a lot of food. It's basically he'll bring a tray with different types of cheeses and a little piece of bread, a little dip, and we'll have a glass of wine, and that's it.
Okay. The only thing left was for him to be like, he wears a beret. He has a black and white striped shirt.
No, but it's very French. Yeah, you're right. It's very French.
Yeah.
He doesn't eat a lot. It's just those are the things he likes, and candy, and
So he has a sweet tooth.
Pardon?
He has a sweet tooth.
Yes, but he'll say no, but he does.
Okay.
Yeah, he does.
What's his favorite candy?
What is his favorite candy? He loves. I get him what are they called? Malt balls.
Like the Whoppers. Like
but the
malt balls.
But the ones from the fresh market.
Okay, yeah, the malt balls. Yeah. Malted balls. Eso, yeah.
He likes that. He likes the cookies, the pillow cookies that have strawberry inside.
Oh, okay.
They're called pillow cookies. He likes that. And he likes, on the salty side, he likes the Pringles. Pringles.
That quintessential French snack, Pringles.
And he was eating these tacky fish.
The Swedish fish?
Yes. They taste like crap. But he loves it.
I like Swedish fish. Actually, you know what? It's funny because that's very European because those are Scandinavian. Yeah. There's a candy shop actually in the Gables now that sells Scandinavian candy, and they have a bunch of different versions of that.
I think it tastes like rayo. It doesn't taste like anything to me. It tastes like, and I love candy. Okay. I love candy. He brought me this thing called Bounty. Bounty is spelled Bounty. It's like an almond joy.
Bounty.
But I think it's pronounced Bounty.
Okay.
Because it's French.
But
I think it's French.
I think it's their equivalent of like an almond joy. Yeah.
And he brought me, I'll never admit this to him, he brought me a little bag. It has 8 galletitas, right? One on top of the other. Pa, 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 pa. On Sunday, when he left, I was like, pa, 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 pa. I ate las 8 galletas, one after the other. I have no control. When I see it in front of me, it's a lot. When I see it in front of me, I can't.
I've eaten an entire package of Oreos by myself in one sitting.
I probably will be able to do that.
So that's why 8 cookies is like nothing.
Yeah, but it's a lot. It's a lot. But I mean, I didn't even look at the calories. I have a huge appetite. But he doesn't eat a lot. And he brings me chocolate. It's like, it's so hard. It's so hard.
No, but that's his love language.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's his
like today, I was going to bring you brownies, but can I bring out when I
Absolutely. Listen, I'm never going to say no to food.
Was this my camera? This one.
This is right here.
I got this. It's not expensive, but they're called Maison Colibri. La Madeline co framboise. Okay. Cooked chocolat noir with dark chocolate. Ooh, I know I butchered that, but it's there's little madeleines that I got. I always buy. You could do this for like do it for like what's it called? The
ASMR
PQ. I don't know how to say.
You're just throwing letters out.
Yeah, they're like little madeleines. I get them. I always get them at the supermarket. My grandma used to love those.
The madelines?
I don't take them to my house anymore because it reminds him of my grandma. So that's why I don't know. Oh. I used to get her the lemon ones.
I'm going to smell it because it probably smells really good.
No, because they're in little packets.
Oh, they're individually wrapped.
Yeah.
Now that he wants ASMR.
So if they have dark chocolate on the outside. I'm not getting paid for this. It's just you invited me here, so I have to bring a little.
I invite you more often. Last time you brought brownies. This time he's bringing chocolaticos.
Vamos a darle una.
Of course, we're gonna get one. Do you want to get it? How do you want to get it? Do you want to chuck it? Coño, caught in. That is the magic of Junior.
Yeah, he's good, man.
All right, so let's see. Let's open this up here.
Putting it in.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm a big dark chocolate fan, and so this, it just smells so good. I haven't even bitten into it, and it smells so good.
Describe it for people who are listening. Describe it.
It's very soft. The dark chocolate coating is just thin enough that you're not feeling like you're just biting into like this thing of chocolate. You're not losing the Madeline. I haven't gotten to the jelly part yet.
Es una combinación de sabores para el paladar. You like that? How deep is that?
That works.
So So good.
And what is the filling? It's like strawberry?
Framboise. Raspberry.
Oh, okay. From Besa.
Yeah, it's like
From Besa.
Raspberry,
I think
right?
it's raspberry. Yeah.
because fraise is strawberry.
Right. That's right.
Did you try it, Junior? He's keeping it. Oh, he didn't like it? Why didn't he like it? I'm concerned now.
I need to translate the bag, make sure it won't kill me.
Oh, there's that. Yes. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but I don't know if you know enough French to translate. Do you know French for pine nuts? Because if you don't, then
Tree nuts. Tree nuts. Pine nuts are in pesto, and I can have that.
Emma, do you know French word for nuts? Like, because that'll be enough to.
Is it a nuez?
I'm not the one married to a
It's probably
French guy.
not. No, you know what I do now? I do it all the time. I see whatever he's writing, like if he's trying to tell me something, and then I'll take a picture, ChatGPT it, y te lo traduce instantaneously. But I don't see the ingredients.
It's really good. They have to be there somewhere. Maybe on the side. No, on the side here's the ingredients.
You see the ingredients? I'm going to have another one.
Noix. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Noix? No.
Where are we?
Noi?
Oh, that's how you say nut?
Yeah. Nuts in French. And Francois.
And what is it? N-O-I?
Noix.
N-O-I-X.
I'm sorry. No, that's noises?
I don't see.
Oh, shoot. I messed it up too, right? It's not what I had said. Noir, I know, is night.
Yeah, noir, like with the R.
Right.
And then this one is with Noix.
Chocolat,
So
sucre, pâté de cacao, beurre de cacao.
I don't think it has nuts.
Poulet.
Don't worry,
I don't see it.
don't spend the rest of the episode.
I know this is the rest of the episode is just. Oh, actually, wait. How do you spell it?
Noix.
Don't have it. Contient fruits à croque, amande, noisette, noix de pecan, pistache.
Oh, so it has nuts?
It would kill you instantly.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It has like 3 different kinds of nuts in there.
Sorry,
Boom,
Junior.
Boom, there it is.
The intent was good.
So
But look at that.
so
We
take
look like the show does. We listened, we laughed, and we learned something there. We learned how to say nuts in French and how to save a life here, like the Frey song. Look at that.
it is, and you can take it home to Steph.
For her birthday.
There you go. Which is it's this.
It is yesterday.
Oh.
As of this, it would be yesterday.
Yesterday.
Okay. All right.
No.
We're in the time machine.
No, 2 days ago. Friday, 2 days ago, Wednesday
You're trying to
of
complicate
this
it.
week,
The 27th.
the 27th. The
There-
27th.
Happy birthday, Steph.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. And we celebrate you all month long as well. and this weekend as well. So salutations.
That's right. This weekend is my pool party.
How old? 47?
46.
Oh, so you're 45.
No. I turned 46 on August 6th, but I'm doing my birthday party this weekend.
Okay. That's right. That's right.
Yep. So if you follow me on my personal one, lots of Speedo pics.
Yeah. More power to you. Coño, Junior, I made had I known that it had that, I wouldn't have brought it. Next time I'll bring something that doesn't have nuts. Maybe like a key.
You brought the hug. And I'm going to have another one before you leave. So don't worry about that. Doubles on that.
See, and now you've had the junior hug too.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
It's come for the show, stay for the hug.
True.
It's a new shirt.
You should. Hey.
Oh my God, junior merch.
Oh my God, did you guys see?
I am here for it.
I have to spit it out because then I forget. Did you see what happened with Little
Nas X?
Yeah.
So I saw, but I'm not 100% up to date. You know what I mean? Like, so what was it? He was basically he was having an episode.
He was having an episode, and he was
high. Allegedly, I don't know.
He was having an episode, so he was caught walking nude in the middle of the street, and then
he was arrested.
He was arrested, and then he allegedly punched, like the officers.
Right.
So
he was in jail for. Like,
yeah.
Is he still in jail?
No. And he spoke today and basically said that he's like, I'm gonna get better. Don't worry. Blah 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 blah. And his dad spoke yesterday as well.
Oh wow.
And said to pray for him. And I mentioned that because we were talking earlier about this guy, Perez Hilton.
Yep, former guest of the show.
And I hate that although he's a Miami boy, whatever. And I think he's talented. I think he looks like a good father and like a good son because he
definitely takes care of his mother.
Having said all that, I think there's like a mean streak. And I hate when you're going to give bad news when you can tell that, or it seems that there's a satisfaction. And I don't believe in knocking anybody when they're down, regardless of who they are. So I saw that. I'm like, coño, me dio lástima con él. I'm like, especially with a celebrity. Nas. Yeah, like, why would you, I'm not going to say he picked on him, but it was just the way he said it. It was like, there was like some satisfaction. I even wrote him from a different account. Yeah. I was like, why would you do this?
Roger's doing the work.
Why would you pick on someone when they're down? Like, why would you do that?
There's an old saying it's used in like stand up, and guest of the show Brittany Brave said it once, where it's like, if you're gonna do a set where you're gonna be like picking on someone, you have to punch up. You can't punch down.
I never heard that, but I like that
because. It's very easy to attack someone when they're down, but it's if you're making fun of somebody who is very powerful and who's having the best moment and blah, blah, it just comes across differently. You know what I mean? Whereas in this instance, you're picking on someone who's clearly having a bad moment, and again, we don't know what was happening. Yeah. Look, it could have been something as simple as like he went out partying and took the wrong drugs, or he has a mental condition, or what. I mean, we don't know, right? But to go out of your way to kind of be like, he, like it's a little bit of Schadenfreude, which is taking that pleasure from Avenue Q, taking pleasure in people's misfortune or misery. It doesn't come across nice.
No, like I feel bad also for.
How old is Nas X?
I think he's 26.
Oh, so he's a kid.
I don't know why I think he's 26. Yeah, he's 26. What's the other thing I wanted to
think about all the stupid shit we did in our 20s. You know what I mean? And now think of it if there had been people reporting on it. Oh
my gosh! Thank God.
Yeah, we didn't even have social media when we were in our 20s. Much less people were reporting.
Thank God. Yeah. When I started 23, thank God there wasn't social media.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God! We didn't mention. We didn't talk about something that's amazing today.
What?
My God, it's huge.
Amazing? What's amazing today? I don't know.
About Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
You don't like her? Really?
Okay.
I'm not a big fan, but right. I do admire her work.
Let's put it on the table. I don't dislike Taylor Swift.
That is huge. That's everywhere.
I just don't care.
But you know what's happening?
No, claro, she got engaged. Oh. Yeah, she got engaged. But my thing is, like, I don't dislike her. I just don't care enough about her. Congratulations. Sure.
I mean, I wouldn't go to one of her concerts because I don't know her music, but I think she's a very talented girl.
Super talented
who writes her
girl.
Own music, who's a hard worker, who stands up for the right things, in my opinion. So
she seems to have a good head on her shoulders and all of that. But okay, whatever. I mean, no me da ni frío ni calor.
I was just thinking,
I like some of her songs.
Yeah, I like some of her songs too. I was just thinking, you know how much she made last year?
On that tour alone?
Overall.
What I'm saying, but last year with the tour.
Including the tour, the Eras tour. But
I'm gonna go 100 million. Junior, we're Price is writing it.
Can we have some like tension music after when I say
$774 million.
And the final number is? Do we have a sound effect
like a drum roll type of thing?
Do you have a drum roll? One can wish.
That's better than the drum roll, actually. I'm not gonna lie. The crickets is better than a drum roll.
It's between $500 and $600 million that she made last year.
Wow.
Which means, because I did the math, she makes one.
Ish wins because Price is Right rules. He went under. I was over. So
I'm
congratulations. You are going to the Showcase Showdown, which, by the way, to go to Aspen, Colorado for a ski trip.
Which, by the way, as of when this episode premieres, there's actually auditions here in South Florida for The Price is Right.
Really?
On August 29th, this Friday. Yes.
Oh, I would love that.
I know. I was like, well, should I go? But
yeah, you should. You totally should.
Yes, you should.
She makes $1.37 $1,370,000 a day. So imagine that wedding. Can you imagine when you have that amount of money, what you can do?
You know what? If I was her, I would actually go the complete opposite.
Do something small?
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise. Well, I think she'll probably have at least 100 people. You can do that.
No, but 100's not for a celebrity wedding. 100 people, that's like the three of us in this room. Like, proportionally speaking. But I think for her, I would go. I would just, especially after like all of the pomp and circumstance of the recent celebrity weddings, I would almost be like, we're gonna keep it intimate. 100 people.
My God, can you imagine just like $1 million, 1 day salary?
I'll take it.
But I'm happy for her. Again, I'm not like a big fan that follows her, but I admire what she's accomplished.
Listen,
she's a real artist.
100%. 100%.
Props to that.
I just like, again, to me, it's just one of those things where it's like I'm happy for her, but I just don't care. Like, and I wonder. I don't know. Part of me is, as I get older, I find that and I know you used to do a lot of celebrity reporting, so it's probably the best person to say. As I get older, I find that like I care less about celebrity personal life moments. Like when a celebrity has a baby, I'm like, oh well, congrats. Oh, I'm happy for them. They had their baby. I don't care. Like, especially, I think a big part of it is social media now, because everything that they do, and everybody does it, but it gets magnified more so for celebrities, is just, it's the 24-hour news cycle also. So it's always part of it. And I'm just like, guys, I don't care. Taylor Swift is not paying my mortgage. You know what I mean?
Well, it's more, you have more access to them now than before.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with me. Before I ever interviewed a celebrity, and for 8 years, that's all I did. It was just only celebrities and red carpets. After a while, it's like, okay, you've interviewed Fulana 100 times. That like encanto, like, oh my God, like, it goes away a little.
It's a job.
Yeah, it's a job. I mean, it's still cool.
No, but it becomes a job.
It becomes a job. Yeah. The worst part about that is dealing with the artist's entourage. Ugh.
The publicists.
Some of them are so antipáticas that it's like the artist is super cool, and then they're like so antipáticos. But for me, that was the hardest part, dealing with
having dealt with some publicists and managers and publicity people, everybody's been very nice, entre comillas. But I also understand that that's their job, because the artist can never be the one who shows up and says, I'm only here for 20 minutes. They could be.
I understand.
So that's the publicist has to be the bad guy.
I understand. Yes, but you don't have to be rude.
Okay, that's fair.
It can be polite.
That's fair.
It can be kind, and there's ways of doing it, but sometimes these people son unos acomplejados that they basically take the role like they're the celebrities.
Right.
And they treat everyone else like crap. So and again, I've worked with wonderful publicists.
Yeah.
Like Daddy Yankee's publicist, Mayna Navares, she's excellent. I've worked with many, and a lot of them are great. But I want to, especially the ones that are starting out. I understand what you're saying. Back to your point about the celebrity, but I was happy for her.
I'm not unhappy for her. I just like, again,
she's looking for love. She looks happy.
She does look happy, and you know what? I'm completely happy for her, and I can't wait for the new album, because she's
Showgirls
pretending to be sexy for a minute.
Oh my God, there's some shade there.
Mira, she's talented and everything, pero ella de sexy no tiene un pelo.
Really?
I
think she's an attractive woman.
Right. Notice the word you use and notice the word I used.
Is she sexy? When I think of sexy, no, I don't think of her.
Right.
I mean, like a Megan Fox.
And the thing is that what do you think of when you think of a showgirl?
Pamela Anderson or
some type of sex appeal, right? I don't get that from her.
No, I see your point.
So that's why I'm just like, listen, again, you do you, but I see her. It's like playing dress up.
Is Darian a fan of hers?
I think he's more a fan of hers than I am, but for him, a big part of it is he also, which I respect too, tends to respect artists who also write their own music.
Right, and she's one of those.
And she is one of those, absolutely. Yeah. So for him, that's a big part of, if he's a fan of someone and they write their own music, it kind of nudges it up a little bit for him.
Well, I'm very happy for her.
100%, But we're gonna take a break as we talk about our happiness for Taylor and Travis. I just realized that they're both T names. It's a little obnoxious.
Oh, that's super cool. I like it.
But we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, it's gonna be time for our last cafecito.
Okay, thank you.
We started this podcast 8 years ago with one goal: be our authentic selves and make sure our culture was always front and center. It's not always easy, but nobody ever said being bold was easy. And for over 100 years, No cafe has known that better than Café La Llave. It takes a certain level of bold to unapologetically keep your culture alive. Pero let me tell you, Café La Llave is doing just that. So when you're being true to who you are and hustling to achieve your dreams, of course you're enjoying Café La Llave Cafecito. After all, it's brewed bold for the bold. And we're back.
Yes.
All right. So it is time now for our last cafecito brought to you by Café La Llave, our friends at Café La Llave. Do you want to go first? I mean, I had you go first last week because you were the guest. You're still the guest, so I'm gonna leave it up to you if you want to go first.
No, up to you.
No. But I'm extending the courtesy.
Okay, well, I'll go first,
All
and then
right.
you can close. Okay.
There we go.
¿Cómo es el café? Mi último cafecito? Is that how you say?
Yeah.
Well, this is someone that you don't know. I'm gonna give props to, and I think it maybe has to do a little bit with what we're living now in this country. Okay. Although we don't talk politics. My friend Willy, who you met. No, I don't know if you met him. You met him through pictures.
Oh, the one in PLMTY.
The one in PLMTY.
Yeah.
Right.
Love me PLMTY.
My shout out is for Willy because I've known Willy for over 25 years. And Willy came to this country. Willy overstayed his visa. Willy was illegal. Willy.
Where's he from?
He's from Venezuela.
Okay.
He was illegal. And I remember he would go and he would work in Boca as a not a bartender, as a waiter, because ya hasta que le daba pena acá. Because, I mean, we all knew him, and then it was like, that's the only thing he could do. Then it came to the point that he couldn't renew his license because ya era ilegal. And we did an intervention. I remember we went to Greece with Willy. He didn't even have money to buy. It was, dinerito estaba contado. It was like he took, I don't know, $500, and it was $2 for this, $2 for that, $2 for that. And then he met someone, got married, and because we had an intervention, we're like, you have to do something with your life. You can't get in a car. You can't drive. You can't travel. You can't do anything. You're still young.
Stuck.
You're stuck, and you're throwing away your life. Right. And he didn't want to deal with it. Whatever. And then
he had kind of just like se resignó. Like
no,
this was what it was.
He resisted a little.
Okay.
He resisted. He's like, I'm like, you need to find someone. You need to get married. You need to do things legal, right. And you need to, and whatever. He had some resistance, and then today, Willy is a success story. Willy, first thing he did was he opened a little bar called Bululu with his sister in Miami. He had that for a few years. Then he sold it. He moved to PTown. And in PTown, maybe like, I probably get this wrong, maybe 6-7 years ago, he started a little restaurant. He would rent. He didn't have enough money, so he would rent just por la noche.
Okay.
Alguien lo pagaba por la mañana,
y
él pagaba por la noche. So he did that. Fast forward to him keeping that. He bought it, actually. He went and he bought it. He bought the little one. Okay, now he moved to a place that's like 3 times the size, kept the little one, and is doing 2 different restaurants in that little one. So now Willy employs probably like 20, 30 people. And he went from not being able to drive, not being able to, get on a plane, not having a life, to being a restaurateur, having employees, helping people. And he went from being illegal to being a productive member of society who helps a lot. So
at least on paper, because he was probably always a productive contributing member.
Yeah, he was even more. Thank you for correcting me. So my shout out is to him. I'm very proud of him. He started again, like I said last week, like you guys, from nothing, and now he's doing great. So I really look up to him.
Well, that's awesome. Well,
Willy from PTown.
Willy from PTown. I don't know you, Willy, but
you will love him.
But I'm hoping to get back to PTown next year for Bear Week. So if
let me know and I'll hook you up.
If I'm up there, I definitely. I keep thinking like I must have. It was about 10 years ago. No, but I must have gone to like his restaurant or walked by it or something, because I was in PTown about 10 years ago.
I don't know if it's been 10 years.
But yeah, it was about 10 years ago. The last time I was there. Yeah. Actually, no, more than 10 years. No, because I think we were already doing the show. So it's been less than 10 years that I was in PTown. So
if you go, you call me. And
yes, I have friends who always go there every year, and
so much fun.
It is so much fun. See, I didn't know you had been to PTown.
Oh my God, it's one of the best trips of my life.
Isn't it though?
Yes.
How long were you there?
Well, I was there for like 5-6 days. I always have a story.
Was there a theme that when you were there?
There was, and we
Were you there for Carnival, or were you there?
Yes, I was. No, not for Carnival. No, I wasn't there for Carnival. But I have bought a book could cut this out, but I had bought a book called The Skinny Bitch, right? And I wanted to get there and have like an alter ego and be like, aquí nadie me conoce, I can do whatever I want here, blah, blah, whatever. And then I went there, and from the moment I got there, it was like, hi, what's your name? Hi, welcome.
It is so friendly.
Everyone was so nice, and I was like, I got the book. I'm like, screw the book. I mean, everyone's so nice.
It is so friendly. I did almost the exact same thing my first time there because I was like, I went with some friends, so some people knew me, and then they knew people. But it was very much like, I'm like, I can be whatever I want for this week.
Everyone was kind.
Oh, everybody was fantastic.
I love PLMTY, and Willy loves it. That's why he lives there.
Yeah. And then he's they're half and half, right?
Right. He comes here like in November or something.
Yeah, because when the season dies. Yeah.
Correct.
When you can't take the ferry anymore.
No, you can't?
After a certain time, the water gets too cold and you can't take the ferry into PTown.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah. So like they close for the winter season. Okay. Everything pretty much shuts down.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the update.
Well,
I love how my voice sounds like this.
Yes. And Eric will tell you, like, you do not sound like that.
Yes.
Why are you talking so weird?
So now I'm waiting for yours. Let's see.
Yes. So my last soda is actually also somebody who is a friend at this point. I'm gonna consider you a friend. She's been on the show twice, and so our listeners and our viewers may know her. It's Brittany Brave.
I think I've heard of her.
She's a comedian. She's absolutely hilarious. She's more than a comedian. She's a comedian. She's an advocate for domestic violence, as a domestic violence survivor herself.
Wow.
And she recently, actually, it's been about a year now that she was on the show because she came back in like November. She moved to New York to just continue her comedy career and keep building on it. And what she actually mentioned during her time on the show that she was here is that she's also doing a documentary on the Miami comedy scene. And currently it's called Muchacha, and she's kind of in the finish line of it. And I'm giving her the last soda, number one, for doing last cafecito, for doing it, because I think a lot of times people will talk and they don't walk the walk. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And she's like, no, she's like, fuck it, I'm doing this, and now I gotta finish it. I gotta, I've been having so much success with the comedy and touring and everything, but now I gotta finish this doc. And so I wanted to bring that to everybody's attention, number one, because she is actually here this weekend on the 31st. Nice. She has a show at
Sunday.
I believe at the Miami Improv. I could be wrong. It's at the Miami Improv, but it's going to be her, and I think opening for her is going to be Lucy Lopez. Who,
wow. I love Lucy Lopez.
I didn't know that she loved you.
Hello. I love Lucy Lopez.
I didn't know.
I've known Lucy Lopez for like 30 years.
Well, she commented on TikTok on the video, the video from last week, and she's like, I love Roger. And I was like, wait. My worlds are just continuing to collide and get smaller.
She's the best.
But also Brittany has and I'm looking it up here, a crowdfunding on Indiegogo to help fund like the last stretch of this documentary. And so obviously, like all these crowdfunding sites, you can, if you donate $5, it's like a thank you, but if you donate like $1,000, I'm making it up, you get like your name as one of the credits, or every level has a different prize associated to it. And so I wanted to give her the last cafecito because she, again, is somebody who we met through the podcast, and every time that woman does something, I'm so proud of her, even though we've barely known each other, because it's not easy to be a comedian. It's not easy to be a female comedian.
That's the hardest job.
To leave Miami and go pursue. And she at one point was on the radio on Hits 97.3, and she left that because she's like, I got to focus on the comedy, and also to do a documentary, and
determination.
She's really focused and determined. And so, you know what? I want to give her the last cafecito, and also, the shameless plug, like, if you guys have an extra $10 or whatever that you want to, go to her Insta handle, just like a Brittany Brave, BRITTANY Brave. And give her some money. Give her some money because she's funny and she's cute, and
why not?
And why not? Like, listen, she's not going to meet sugar daddies.
I love
she's not going to the sugar daddy locations. Not. So you got to come to her. She's not going to go to you.
Okay. Lo terminaste muy bonito.
Yeah, you see how I tie it all together, a little bow.
Debatable.
Listen. You of all people know that's not always easy to circle back and bring everything together.
It was marvelous.
It was.
For the record, I did not mean to kill you. I was going to call him Bruno Jr. I'm telling you, I'm forgetful.
Talk about Bruno.
We're going to talk about Bruno. I'm telling you, I'm forgetful. Oh well.
So yeah, so our last cafecitos is Brittany Brave and PTown Willy, or was it Willy PTown?
Willy from PTown.
Willy from PTown. That's his Insta, right?
Yeah, I forgot what it is.
Yeah, I know it's something like that. Yeah.
Something like
Well,
that.
that's good. Look, 2 people from Miami who have made names for themselves in their respective areas.
So anyone who's following their dreams,
Yeah. I respect the fuck out of that.
or who are reinventing themselves, or that are living
Yeah.
a good life and following whatever makes them tick and makes them, thrive. for
It's
life.
not easy. It is not easy. There's more obstacles than successes you probably are faced with. And to see all that and be like, yeah, no, I'm still going to do it.
Good for her. I admire people like that.
Good for her and good for him. Good
Absolutely.
for Willy. I mean,
he's doing great. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
So proud of him.
That's fantastic. Now the question is, does he serve La Llave at his restaurant in
We can make
PTown?
that happen.
Okay.
We can make that happen.
Okay. And I'll make the sacrifice and fly up there to film a spot for La Llave in PTown.
I can make that happen.
Because I do enjoy walking down Commercial Street in my bathing suit.
I can make that happen.
Okay.
His restaurant oversees Commercial Street.
Oh, it would have to. It's the strip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. On that note, as we're making plans to go on vacation, next season, because the season's almost over in PTown.
It's over.
All right. So thank you again for coming by, Roger. I'm telling you, you will now be the guest host. Like,
oh my God.
You are like permanent guest host if if you're available. I love having you on.
Thank you. I really appreciate
do.
that. Can I tell you something?
Always.
And I know we're closing. You know that for the past few months, I wasn't sure what direction to take because we've talked about this. But after I did the last podcast, my first podcast, I've never done a podcast. I've had a lot of talks with friends of mine in the industry and the business, and I think it's something I'm going to pursue.
Well, you should.
And you guys are the ones who inspired me.
Oh, well, thank you. No, you should definitely look. I'm pro pursuing, new venues, but I think you're way more a natural at it than you probably even thought you would be.
Thank
I
you.
wasn't surprised by it, but I think you surprised yourself.
Yeah, I surprised. It makes it easier when you're someone that you know, and when there's that chemistry, and that always helps.
Oh,
but thank you. I appreciate that, and thank you to Junior as well.
Yeah, you can.
My name is Bruno. And you can't call me Junior anymore. Okay,
He
listens.
Sorry. He listens. He listens.
No. He listens. When you like kids, when you think he's not paying attention, then he'll wait like 20 minutes and he'll throw something out. You're like,
no se le va ni una.
I love it.
But thank you. It was on my end. It was a real pleasure, de verdad, to spend it here with you guys. I was excited. So
no, I'm glad. I'm glad you came back, and you're more than welcome to come
Thank
back
you.
anytime. But I will say, if you do go down the route of having your own podcast and your own show, absolutely look forward to hearing it. But if you take Junior, if you try to poach him, I will kill you.
you have to realize that you can't clip people's wings. You have to let them fly. You have to let them soar.
That's fair, but you can't poach him.
But why are you going to limit him to just one thing when he could maybe do more than one?
Because he already does more than one.
Let Junior decide that.
Fine. It's on record, though. I mean, it's on record. And now, if you ever show up dead in like a car somewhere, I'm the first suspect. Like,
let's end pretty. Let's end pretty. Let's end pretty.
I'm like, this is how the Law and Order episode.
This
will
is
get
like
written.
a Cuban goodbye, where we have said goodbye a million times,
1,000.
and it doesn't happen.
Oh, 1,000%. Oh no. Right now we're like in La Sala, and then we're gonna be by the door, and then we're gonna be at the car, and then we're gonna have to go back inside for the Café La Llave. But yes, so we hope you listened, laughed, and learned. I don't know what they would have learned other than that you have a big face, I guess. That's what they learned today. But as always, grab your croqueta, your pastelito, your cafecito, and your French madeline.
I wish I would have gotten paid for that.
And that was episode 358. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you again for coming by.
My pleasure.
And
thank you
playing
for
with
having me.
us.
Thank you both. We got to say bye to them now. Hi to them, rather. Thank you.